Hi everyone, I'm going to take you through a full body workout today using a resistance band. But as always with my classes, we're just going to start today by connecting into our breath, just becoming really present on the mat. We'll just take a quick second to just become really present within our body and then we will get going. So slowly closing down your eyes, sitting up nice and tall for me, so really lengthening out through the crown of your head, nice tall spine. Just start by taking a big deep breath in through the nose for me. And then breathing out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhaling out through the mouth. Just dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to start to connect into our core now, so keeping your eyes closed. Every time you exhale, I want you to pull your belly button back towards your spine. I'll talk you through it, so together let's take a big deep breath in. And as you exhale everything out, blow out through your mouth, but pull your belly button back towards your spine, starting to switch on your centre. Let's do two more together. Inhale. Exhale, draw your belly button back. Finding that you're closing the gap between your ribs and your hips. As you exhale, feel everything contract back in. Last one, biggest breath you've taken all day. Inhale. And then exhale, pull your belly button back, switch on your abs, feeling your core connection starting to build. And then when you're ready, slowly opening the eyes. Hopefully you start to feel a little bit more connected into your body now. I just want you to lift your right hand up overhead, lean over to the left to make sure that your right sit bone is staying planted down into the mat. Open up through your chest. And then coming over to the other side, leaning over to the right. Keep that left sit bone planting down into the mat. And then coming back to center. Okay, if you're using the band, you're going to pop it on now. Pop it around just above your knees, and then you're going to come down a tele on your back for me. We're going to start just by articulating the spine, warming up through the back. So hands down by your side, plug your triceps down into the mat for me. Your feet should be parallel, hip distance apart. Really slowly, you're going to tuck your pelvis under. Roll your spine all the way off the mat, push up through your heels, sending your hips to the ceiling. Hold it at the top, try to make sure that you're not flaring through your ribs. So close the gap between your ribs and your hips, draw your belly button back. Good work. And then really slowly roll the spine all the way down. So articulating the spine all the way down, just warming up here. Good work. Again, roll the hips up. So push out through your heels. Your back should really slowly ripple off the mat. Push your hips to the ceiling. Like I say, plug those triceps down into the mat. And then really slowly melt yourself down. So your upper back should come down, then your mid back, then your lower back, then release the pelvis. Last one, roll those hips up. So tuck the pelvis under first, really slowly peeling your back off the mat and hold it here. You're going to float your heels off the mat now. If you need to, you can walk your feet slightly further in so you're on your tiptoes. You're going to lower the hips down, lift, you're going to flare the band out to the side, bring it in. So mini combo, you lower the hips, lift, flare the knees out and in. If you don't have the band on, don't worry, just pretend you're still flaring the knees out, then bring them back to center. Lower, lift, flare out, and in. 8 more here. If you want the breath work, inhale down, exhale lift, inhale flare, exhale pull it in. Keeping that core connection this whole time, really squeeze the glutes at the top. Just 5 more. Keep it going for 4. Pull your belly button in for 3. Open up through your chest. 2 more. Last one. You're gonna hold the knees in. Keep the hips lifted, just hold here for me. Can you push your hips even higher to the ceiling? Really squeeze those glutes. And then you're just gonna flare that band out for me. So if you don't have the band on, just flare the knees out to the sides If you do have the band on, just flaring out and out for 8. Keep those hips lifted. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Then really slowly lower the heels down. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Hug your knees in. Good work, guys. Okay, from here, you're gonna curl yourself up into a ball. Actually, we'll place our hands behind our head. You're gonna bring your elbows into your knees. You're gonna open your elbows out, keep the chest lifted, but you're gonna send the legs away from you. And then bring the knees in, tap the knees to the elbow, extend the legs away. Keep your lower back down into the mat for this. Slight resistance on that band if you have it on. If not, keep your heels together. Pull your belly button in. Keep the chest lifted. 6 more. For 5. Exhale to come in. 4 more. You got it, guys. For 3. 2. Last 1. And then hug the knees in. Drop the head down. Just look from side to side, releasing any tension in the neck. Okay, from here, legs come into tabletop. Hands come back behind your head. Make sure that your lower back is pushing down into the mat for me. Your back shouldn't come off the mat at all. Hands behind the head. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift. So just coming into your abdominal curls here. Keep those elbows really nice and wide for me. Chest is lifted. Exhale to lift. Keep your belly button pulling in and down towards the mat. 5 more. Make sure that your knees are over your hips. You're not bringing them too far in. For 4. 3. You got it, guys. Keep going. For 2. On this last one, you're just going to hold it lifted for me. Keep your chest lifted, elbows nice and wide. I just want you to flare the knees out to the side. So keeping them in tabletop, just flare them out and out, really getting into your lower abdominals here. If this is too much, place your head down. Hands come down by your side. 6 more. For 5. Smile through the burn. 4. 3. 2, 1, and then hug those knees in. Take a second. Just bring both knees over to the right, look to your left, and then bring both knees over to the left, look to your right, and then coming back to center. We're going to get into our obliques now. So keeping your legs in tabletop, imprint that lower back down into the mat. Hands come back behind the head. You're going to take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to bring your right elbow to your left knee. And lower down. Stay on that right side. So just lifting that right elbow to the left knee. Lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. You're here for 8. 7. Yes, guys, keep going for 6. 5 more. Keep your lower back into the mat. For 4. 3, if you have that band on, keep tension in the band. 2 more. Last one. Hold it lifted for me. Holding your twist. Can you twist even further for me? From here, you're going to extend your legs out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale out. Exhale, pull it in. I know it's challenging, guys, but I'm right here with you. 6 more. For 5, think about getting that nice strong core. 5 more. I just think I messed my numbers up, so 4 more. For 3, you got it, guys. 2 more. On this last one, hold the legs out, just flare the legs to the side. For 8, 7, 6, hold that back into the mat. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and pull it in. Wow, that is a strong series there. I don't know about you, but my obliques are definitely feeling it already. Okay, same thing on the left side, legs back into tabletop. Hands behind your head. This time your left elbow is coming to your right knee. Lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Can you look towards your right elbow as you lift? And lower. 6 more. For 5, yes guys, keep going. 4 more. For 3, you know what's coming now. For 2. Last one, hold in your twist for me. You're going to send the legs away. Exhale, pull it in. Option, you can just bring them to the diagonal if that feels more comfortable. The lower down you go, the more challenging it is, but make sure your lower back is staying down into the mat for me. Keep that chest lifted. 5 more. Keep your hips really heavy on the mat. For 4. Hold in your twist. For 3. 2. On this last one, hold it out. Keep your lower back down into the mat. Flare that band out and out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Hug those knees in. Good work, guys. We'll leave the abs there for a second. You're going to come onto your side for me, and then you're going to come up onto your forearm. So send your hips to the back of the mat, knees come to the front of the mat, feet come to the front of the mat. So your shins should be parallel to the front of your mat. Forearm, you are on your forearm, should I say. This whole time, I want you to stay lifted out of your shoulder. Keep your ribs lifted. I don't want to see anybody sinking down into their ribs and into their shoulders. Stay lifted. You're also working into your shoulder here whilst we work into the glutes and the legs. Okay, like I say, stay lifted. Pull your belly button in, make sure your hips are stacked. Option, you can have your hand lifted, or you can place it down, whatever feels most comfortable, or you can just place it on your hip. Like I say, whichever one feels most comfortable for you. Flexing through your feet, you're gonna lift that top knee up, lower down. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower down. Keep those hips lifted for me. Imagine that I'm stood behind you and you can't rock backwards. So you just lift as high as you can without rocking those hips open, then lower down. 6 more. Squeeze the glute as you lift. For 5, 4, 3, you got it guys. 2 more. On this last one, only lower it down halfway to hip height. We're going to go into circles. You're going to circle that knee round and round. Try and keep your foot in front of you. Try not to bring that foot behind you because you'll rock off your hips. You're just circling the knee up and around. Just 5 more. Then we reverse for 4, 3. Keep those hips stacked. For 2. Last one and reverse up and around. Stay lifted out of your shoulder. Try not to dump into your ribs. 6 more. I know it's burning. I'm right here with you. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We hold. You're going to extend that leg out. Exhale, pull it in. Oh, that's a killer. Send it out and in. Inhale out. Exhale, draw it in. As you draw that knee in, make sure that you keep it lifted so you're not dropping the knees down to meet. Keep it lifted. Pull into your lower abs as you pull it in. 6 more. For 5, keep those ribs lifted. 4 more. As you're focusing on your lower body, you can forget about the upper body. So make sure you're focusing on your form and your technique. Last 2. On this last one, you're going to hold that leg extended. Don't hate me, you're going to point through the toe, you're going to circle that leg around. I know it's burning, guys. When it's challenging, that's when it's changing, so keep it going. 8 more. Then we reverse for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2, 1, and reverse. Keep that leg lifted, come on, you got this. 8, 7, we'll break in. 6, 5, 4, you got it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and drop that knee down, tap out that glute. Good work, guys. was also telling myself that I got that then to keep powering through. Okay, flipping over onto the other side. Again, make sure that your glutes are to the back of the mat, knees to the front, feet to the front. Flex through your feet, keep lifted through your ribs. Stay lifted out of your shoulder. You're going to lift that top knee up. Exhale, lower down. No, I got that wrong. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. As I said earlier, keep those hips stacked. Squeeze the glute up, then lower down. Again, hands can come up to release that stability. It can come onto your hip, or you can keep it down, whichever one feels best for you. Keep your foot flexed, really pull your toes in towards you. 3 more. For 2. On this last one, only lower it down halfway, come to hip height. We go into those circles, so circle the knee round. And round. This second side is always harder. Our supporting side is feeling fatigued, so it's this side always feels like it's working harder. 5 more, then we reverse. For 4, 3, smile through the burn, guys. 2 more. Last one, and reverse. 6 more, we got this. 5, 4, 3, power through. For 2, last one, we send the leg away. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale out. Exhale, pull it in. Stay lifted out of your shoulder, keep the ribs lifted. I know it's burning, guys. Like I said, I'm right here with you. We got this. Focus on your form and your technique. Use your breath to help you. 4 more here. Then we go into those circles to finish. For 3, 2, last one. Hold it out, point through the toe. We go into those circles. You got this, guys. Keep it going. 5 more, then we reverse. For 4, keep those hips still. For 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Just 8 more, then we can take a break. For 7, stay lifted through your ribs. 6, 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop that knee down. Tap out that glute. Okay, we don't have long left to go. Popping up onto all 4s. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You're going to tuck your toes under, and then you're going to float the knees off the mat just an inch. Hold it here. Make sure you have a nice flat back. You can slightly tuck the tailbone under. Nice long spine to look towards the edge of your mat. Hold, pull your belly button in, and then drop the knees down, untuck the toe, give me a cat-cow. Enjoying this active recovery here. Tuck the toes under, hover the knees off the mat, hold. So try not to lift the knees up too high, just a few inches off the mat. Pull your belly button in, hold, and then drop the knees down, untuck the toes, give me a cat-cow. Okay, last one. Tuck the toes under, hover the knees off the mat. You're going to flare the knees out and out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Pull your belly button in. You're going to give me knee taps. You're going to tap the knees down, lift, tap, and lift. Try not to just drop the knees down. You slightly tap the mat and lift. For 8. Pull your belly button in. 7. You got this, guys. 6. 5 more. For 4. 3, 2, last one, and drop the knees down. Sit yourself back into a child's pose. Take a big deep breath in and exhale it out. And then really, so you're going to ripple yourself forward, shift your weight forward. I'm just going to move my hair out of the way. We're going to finish with some tricep push-ups. We just have 5 here, just to make sure that we're working into that upper body. So shifting your weight forward, you're going to inhale, lower down, exhale, lift. Let's do 5 all together. Option, hands come slightly further in, you tap the elbows down, lift, squeeze the triceps, choose your option. Shifting your weight forward. If you're coming with me, elbows come into your waist. We have 5 together. This is your last thing, guys. Give it your all. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. You got it, just 3 more. For 2. Keeping that core connection. Last 1. And then sit yourself back into a child's pose. Well done, everyone. Opening the knees nice and wide, sitting your hips back into your heels. Focusing back in on your breath. So inhale through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. One more big deep breath in. And exhale. And then really slowly coming forward. You're going to take that band off if you have it on. And as always, I like to finish my class with a few deep breaths, just to really centre ourselves again, just getting ourselves ready to leave our workout, bringing that nervous system down. So just coming into a seated position, make sure your sit bones are planting down into the mat, hands are down on your knees, and just close down the eyes for a second. Take a big deep breath in for me. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, biggest breath you've taken all day. Hold it at the top. And exhale everything out. Slowly opening your eyes. We'll take one last deep breath together. So inhale, lifting the hands up overhead, bringing the hands together. And then exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. And guys, you are all done. Amazing work today. I really hope you enjoyed this full body workout using the resistance band. If you did, don't forget to subscribe so that we can work out together again. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye guys.